So I'll be surprised if what I pointed out is not brought up in the case, in court. Because if I point a gun at you and I tell you to drop the pot, you take your hands off the pot, put your hands in the air, and crouch down on the ground, you've already dropped the pot. But if after that I say again, drop the pot and start to advance towards you with the gun still pointed at you. Some of you have never had a gun pointed at you. A police point a gun at you. I have. And you don't want the gun pointed at you. That's why she was putting the mitts up as if to block a bullet that might come her way. She was covering her face repeatedly. So when both of them repeated, drop the pot, after she already dropped the pot, they repeated it and started advancing towards her. At that point, you can't say that she was trying to throw water at you, because you were commanding, using deadly threats, that she do something that she technically didn't do yet. Drop the pot. That means what? Toss it on the floor? That's not what she technically did. So if you say it again and start approaching her, she has the right to believe that you are not satisfied with how she dropped the pot. You didn't tell her to come towards me or to stay on the ground. You gave her another command to do something that she had already felt she had done. But you seemed dissatisfied with that. And you told her to do the exact same thing again and advance toward her with the gun. They didn't just advance toward her. They specifically tried to remove the barrier between them so that they would have a clear shot at her. Notice how they don't care about how she may have felt at that time. What's going through her head? The only thing that she could have been thinking is that they're not satisfied with how I dropped the pot. And I suspect that when the way she's holding the pot here, she thought she was about to get shot. Just like she was putting the mitts in front of her face to block a bullet. She may have been trying to put that pot between the bullet in her face. Also, both of them making that stupid demand to drop the pot, she may have felt like they really want the water on the floor. Right? They want it on the floor. And if you look at it, it looks like she's almost trying to set the pot down. Look at how her right hand it grips the back of it. Because she can't just snatch it off the counter. It'll tip over. It's a pot of hot water. It's steaming hot. She got one hand right here, the other on the back of it. It looked like she's attempting to set it down so that it don't spill and burn her. And if you get shot in the face in this moment, it's going to fling forward. She didn't try to throw that water because that would have made no sense. What does make sense is for her to try to comply with his stupid commands that she had already done.